When I talk about learning something in 7 days, I don't mean perfection. I don't mean you will speak like a native or write like an author. I mean transformation, the kind that begins inside your mind. Because what truly holds us back is not grammar, not vocabulary, not pronunciation. What holds us back is the belief that we are not capable, that we are not good enough, that we will make mistakes. And mistakes feel embarrassing, don't they? We avoid speaking because we fear judgment. But judgment loses its power when you decide to rise above it. Remember, people may laugh for a moment, but your growth will last a lifetime. I have met so many people who say, Muniba, I want to speak English. I want to express myself, but I feel shy. I feel small. I feel like I am not enough. And every time I tell them one thing, if you can feel fear, that means you are human. If you can move forward despite the fear, that means you are brave. And brave people learn fast, grow fast, transform fast. So yes, you can learn English in 7 days, because these 7 days are not about language. They are about courage. Let us begin with day 1, the day you stop telling yourself you are weak. The day you stop believing that English is difficult. The day you stop saying, I can't. Words are powerful. What you whisper to yourself becomes your truth. If you tell yourself, I can't learn English, your brain will close its doors. But if you say, I will learn it, one word at a time, the universe starts assisting you. The first trick is not a trick at all. It is a commitment. Pick one simple sentence and make it your mantra. I am learning English, and I am improving every day. Say it when you wake up. Say it before you sleep. Say it when you feel discouraged. You are programming your mind to succeed, and a mind programmed for victory never loses. Once your mindset is aligned, the second trick is immersion. Not the kind of immersion where you travel or surround yourself with English speakers. I'm talking about mental immersion. Change the language of your phone. Change the language of your social media. Change what you watch. Change what you listen to. Surround your brain with English until it becomes impossible to ignore. The human mind is designed to adapt. When you feed it enough English, it will start recognizing patterns. You won't even realize how quickly your understanding grows. You don't need big textbooks. You don't need complicated lessons. You just need exposure. Think of a child. They learn language not by studying grammar, but by listening, observing, absorbing. In 7 days, your brain can absorb far more than you think. And then comes the third powerful trick. Copy the rhythm, not the rules. Do you know why so many learners feel stuck? Because they are trying to understand English when they should be trying to feel it. Languages are music. Every language has a rhythm, a melody, a flow. When you listen to someone speak English, do not focus on understanding every word. Focus on how they speak, how they pause, how their voice rises and falls. Try imitating that rhythm. Shadowing, speaking along with someone, is one of the fastest ways to sound fluent. Even if you don't understand everything, your mouth will learn the muscle memory. You may not realize it, but your tongue, your lips, your jaw, they all need practice. And this practice can be done anywhere, while walking, while doing chores, while sitting in silence. Even whispering is enough. The more you imitate, the faster you transform. Now, I know what you're thinking. Muniba, how can I learn in 7 days? Isn't that too fast? And my answer is this: 7 days are enough to build momentum strong enough to change your life. 7 days are enough to break the fear and replace it with confidence. 7 days are enough to create a version of you who no longer hesitates to speak. And here is another trick. The fourth one: learn only what you need. Most people overwhelm themselves by trying to memorize hundreds of words. But what if I told you that you only need 50 to 70 useful sentences to survive in English? Focus on phrases you can actually use every day. How are you? I think. I like. I need. I want to learn. Build your toolkit of practical sentences. Use them repeatedly until they become automatic. Fluency is not knowing big vocabulary. Fluency is expressing yourself with ease. Start with simplicity. Simplicity is powerful. On day 4, I want you to practice speaking, not in your mind but aloud. Speak alone if you must. Speak to your reflection. Speak to your pillow, to your notebook, to the walls of your room. When you hear your own voice in English, something magical happens. The fear begins to melt. English stops feeling foreign. And you stop feeling inadequate. Record yourself speaking for 1 minute every day. Don't judge yourself. Don't criticize your mistakes. Just record. And on day 7, play all 7 recordings in order. You will hear the difference. And that difference is your victory. Another powerful trick, perhaps the most underestimated one, is emotional connection. When you attach emotions to learning, your mind absorbs faster. Watch English content that inspires you. Listen to speakers who move you. Read short messages that resonate with your soul. When English becomes connected to your dreams, your hopes, your ambitions, it stops being a subject and becomes a companion. And when you love something, you learn it faster. Passion accelerates progress. So choose English materials that make you feel alive. Let me tell you something, honestly, fluency is not about language, it is about expression. It is about being able to share your heart with the world. And the world needs your voice, your ideas, your perspectives. English is simply a tool that can help you reach more people, open more doors, and share more of your light. So do not let fear take that opportunity away from you. You are far more powerful than you think. On day 5, I want you to break a myth. The myth that grammar must come first. No, grammar can come later, and it will come naturally. When you listen enough, when you speak enough, your brain begins to understand the patterns. Just like a child does. A child does not learn grammar rules. They learn by hearing. You too can learn by hearing. Your brain is intelligent. Trust its ability. Do not block it with overthinking. Grammar is not the door. Grammar is the furniture inside the room. First, enter the room. As we move to day 6, I want you to start thinking in English. Not big thoughts, not deep thoughts, just simple thoughts. When you wake up, say in English, I am waking up. When you eat, think, this food is good. When you walk, think, I am walking to the market. These tiny thoughts build a bridge in your brain, and soon, English becomes effortless. Thinking in English is not something experts do. It is something beginners must practice. Every time your brain switches to your native language, gently bring it back. You don't have to think perfectly. You just have to think consistently. And then comes day 7, the day of your transformation. On this day, I want you to speak to someone. Anyone. A friend, a colleague, a stranger online, even a chatbot. But speak. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. It doesn't matter if you hesitate. What matters is the courage you show. Because on day 7, speaking is not about perfection. It is about breaking the final wall, the wall of fear. And once that wall is broken, fluency becomes a journey, not a struggle. But before we conclude, let me share with you the most powerful trick of all. The one that can change everything. And that trick is consistency. Even if you learn for just 15 minutes a day, after these 7 days, you will grow continuously. You don't need long hours. You don't need complicated systems. You just need to return every day. Learning a language is like watering a plant. Water a little every day, and it grows beautifully. Pour a bucket once a month, and it dies. Your efforts, no matter how small, will compound. And one day, you will speak English without fear, without hesitation, without self-doubt. One day, people will ask you how you learned so fast, and you will smile because you will know the truth. It was not the tricks. It was your determination. Remember this, your voice has power. Your story has value. Your dreams deserve to be heard. And English is simply one more way to expand your light into the world. Do not let fear silence you. Do not let hesitation hold you back. The journey of learning English is a journey of unlocking your confidence. And confidence is a skill you can build. I want you to promise yourself something today. Promise that you will not give up. Promise that you will not call yourself weak. Promise that you will not compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at their own pace. And your pace is perfect. Your journey is unique. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. The fact that you are here reading these words tells me that you are ready to grow, ready to change, ready to rise. Learning English in 7 days becomes possible when you believe in yourself, when you show up fully, when you dare to step out of your comfort zone. Your fear cannot survive when you take action. Your hesitation cannot survive when you speak. Your self-doubt cannot survive when you commit. I know you can do this. I know you can learn. I know you can grow. I know you can shock yourself with your own progress. All you need are these powerful tricks and the courage to follow them. The best part is that this journey will not only improve your English, but also strengthen your mindset. You will become more confident, more expressive, more courageous. You will begin to realize that if you can learn a language, you can learn anything. Nothing is impossible for a heart that refuses to give up. So start today. Start now. Start with the belief that you are capable. Surround yourself with English. Shadow the speakers you admire. Speak aloud without fear. Think in English. Use simple daily phrases.